lots to do. I'm precious little time. Anyway.
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
Might I interest you in... my humble weir? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage...
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermon's east.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
It is no great shock to me.
We've arrived.
Slim pickings of late. This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melve? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making... use of them is needed, Master.
It is no great shock to me.
I'll go and open the chest.
here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Well met.
Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Harpies descend!
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
What manner of madness is this?
I shan't allow any further harm to come.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Don't drag this. Come on. Put up a fight.
Get back here. Where do you think you're going?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Protect the shipment! Steal your helmet! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Me! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
All done, then?
I thank you for coming to our aid. And what luck!
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Look, as long as you
Fine wares.
Quite the predicament.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters. The number of those who, should you continue to do, and it slips. There is much we ought to tend to. If I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, a minister who, from the pains he took, that alone is reason to assist the Regent Kin, and he bids you to use this opportunity. I shall ensure that the door to the minister. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen for some time now, and so the false sovereign's identity. But may I approach and what say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries put once your infiltration here. This should take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances.
Over here, if you...
There is much we ought, while examining the for some time now. What's more, this cannot be mere, yet 'tis strange, I dare say. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. I am glad to hear it.
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
should I do?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Heavens have forsaken. Where could... Perhaps you could try ask...
Ah, I'll take that.
We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up. I know so little of this world. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer.
Malcolm's been really in. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he... Mal don't know why he bothered.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? And perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
'Tis as you say.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
You have my support.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
We shall await you here, Master.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Deeza's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I... This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
It is locked, Arisen. We shall have to find the key then.
Not much fun to be had around here.
My fur stands on end.
It is quiet about.
A lonely place, but not without its new traits.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint wreck. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
If this is where I...
Out of the car, all of you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Where did my keep today? Well, comes if you think me a liar, then buy something and see. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. Hope to see you again. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The creation of a masterpiece takes time. Hope to see you again. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy some. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Hope to see you again.
Wise are as discerning with time as with coin.
Well, if you think me a liar, then buy something. Many thanks to you.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
I hope our... coin purse isn't too much lighter.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Something good will come of today.
There is much we ought to tend to. It seems Magistrate Wardle mayhap to be prudent. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this.
That was certainly worthwhile. Well done, everyone. Our efforts have been rewarded.
Seems my feet.
Interested in my wares? Tis quiet about. Could use a dash precious sword.
If that is your destination,
You follow me.
It's ought to miss him. I'm tired of breaking my back for so long.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Still waiting on us, acting up today.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
Do you recall that package from the tower delivered to Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I wondered.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned?
I would not presume to know. However, it...
Oh, perhaps... Oh, unring as if anyone now. If...
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
I meant fine.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson. He's like that.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. Let me see. Pray make haste in make a clue. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilt between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's Way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. It's... Seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we either need to...
This ox cart... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
If you have a quarrel...
He really ought to have returned by now.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties, before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended, as all who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once!
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika.